Hey y'all, Monica of MonicaWimpley.com here, and I am here to help you navigate Canva using a template for your 2021 vision board. So if you've never been um, a user of Canva, here's a little tutorial for you so you can get it going. I went ahead to the link on mine, and I'm going to do the computer wallpaper one this time. So when you click on that link, if this is what's going to come up, go ahead and click on Use Template and it'll open up in Canva. Now, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and rename your project. So this one, I'm just going to do vision board. So I'm going to go ahead and rename that. So now I'm looking at my frames because I want to do my pictures first. The frames are the ones with the clouds and the sky. So frames mean you can go ahead and you can take a photo, or you can upload a photo, or you can choose from photos that they have. Go ahead and filter that for free and say, I want to look at exercise ones. So I go ahead and it pulls up a whole bunch of free exercise stock photos for me to put in. So I'll just go ahead and say I want to use this one. So I can take it and just plop it over in front of a frame and it'll go into the frame. Now to make it bigger, to crop it, to move it around, just double click on it and it'll open up. And then you just move it, or you can make it bigger or smaller and then click off of it and that'll be your frame. It'll be in your frame. Now you can also make the frame itself bigger or larger. I can go to position and put this one in the front of the other one or the back, whatnot. Say I messed up and say, I don't really like it like that. Let me go back. Just push the back arrow and it'll push it back as far as you want it to go with every move. So I'll go ahead and I'll replace all of my frames with some pictures. So I'm going to go ahead, double click open and place her in the frame. Let's see, let's put the calendar here. What else? How about this? We'll put her here. And this also works with photos of your own, don't forget. So you can upload your own photos and say you want to put a picture of your family in there, you can. So we've got all our pictures done, and now we want to work on our text. So we can go ahead and double click on it in the highlight and say, what, cook dinner at least 5 times a week. Okay. So you can also click on here. You can use the arrow to grab down, make it smaller and bigger, or you can highlight it and do it the old school way. You go in here and you can select what size. You can go in here and change the font. Now, one thing about this crown icon, anything with a crown icon you have to pay credits for. Anything without a crown icon, you do not. They are free. So you can just go through and pick whatever font you want. This is in all caps. If I want to make it regular, I just click it down to this and I'll make it to whatever I want it to be. Let's say I want to keep it here. Okay, so I can go through and I can change all of my text. One thing about this one, let me go ahead because this one has an effect to it. So gratitude, if I want to insert a different word. So I can go to effects here and it'll open up and give me different options. You can have echo, splice, all the things, right? So I had shadow. You can pick a color that you want. You can change how light and dark you want to have it. If you want to blur, direction, offset, whatever, just go ahead and, pick what you want. Make it your own. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and replace all these things. And when you come back, you're going to see a little bit different board, but I'm going to go ahead and teach you on part 2 how to change some of the background and some of these elements, because you can change those out. You can add more, whatnot. So I will see you in part 2.